Hello and welcome to my neural network project. This is something I've just been sort of playing around with in my free time. I've got a real interest in AI and playing around with what you can do with it in a computer simulated environment. So the neural network I've developed here today, or started to develop, is for vehicle AI. So the way this works is each vehicle has a set of sensors, three in fact, and these are used as the input nodes in the neural network. These values are then passed through to a hidden layer or multiple hidden layers, depending on how you set up your neural network, and following on from that they are passed out to output nodes, which are then used to steer the vehicle and apply torque. So I've actually got two outputs in the neural network, one for steering and one for acceleration. And the way I'm developing each generation is through a genetic algorithm. So what happens once they've all crashed or hit a wall basically and they've all done their business is I'm repopulating them based on their fitness. So the further along the track they get, the higher their fitness. So as you can see, this blue car is probably going to have a really high score, this green one's going to have a pretty decent score. So these are main contenders for population or repopulation of the next generation. So what we will do is we will take the weights of these guys. For example, if these two bred to make a vehicle in the next population, we would take their weights, add them together, and then divide them by 2. That's just the way I'm doing it at the moment. It's quite a simple way of doing it, and it does lead to problems later down the line, especially as at the moment I'm not doing any mutation, which can cause problems, because you can end up getting stuck. Like, you might end up with vehicles not actually being able to make the end because the best fitness guys only get to say where this red car is here, and then they all end up just trying to do the same thing basically. Thankfully with this generation here, I think we've had a couple of cars reach the end, and I'm pretty confident they will start to grow in numbers in terms of the amount that actually get to the end. So as you can see here, we've had a good breeding population here, if you like, and I think it's sort of a good, probably near 10 vehicles have actually made it to the end. So they've bred well, their weights have been combined, and yeah, if we go again we should see even more vehicles reaching the end. So yeah, currently there are some issues, as I say. I need to work on the genetic algorithm. I need to apply mutations to stop them getting essentially stuck in a rut. I need to upgrade the neural network, if you like, or not upgrade, but update my code. The code is a little bit messy at the moment, and I think that's just because I was just trying to get something working. And I'd also like to add a system where you can perhaps build a track yourself, and then just sort of let the cars go on it and see how quickly they can learn that. And it'd also be nice to be able to set the neural network yourself at the start, so you could actually set how many hidden layers you want and how many nodes you want in each layer, and also potentially the input layer as well, because at the moment they have 3 sensors on, and I'm using sort of raycasting for that. So they have a sensor going forward, one sort of 45 degrees left, one 45 degrees right. So they have these 3 sensors picking up the barriers, and that's essentially giving them a value. So as you can see, this slow guy here leading this sort of small pack, the yellow guy, his left and right are probably quite even in terms of the value, and the number in front for his raycast is probably quite large, so that's why he's trundling along quite nicely. But yeah, perhaps having more sensors, so there's more inputs coming in, they've got more information coming, which might allow them to make better decisions basically. So yeah, that's just sort of a first look at this little project I'm working on. Certainly looks quite promising so far, and certainly lots to do. and yeah, it's just very interesting just to sort of watch these cars try and navigate this track. So I'm going to just be quiet now. I'm going to let this run probably till maybe 10 generations, or hopefully when they all make it to the end, and I will cut the video there. So thanks for watching, and yeah, cheers.